It's like spinning.
I can see you. Oh, the screen is spinning.
The record button is spinning because I think my computer it's plugged in, but it's so like low. I also wonder if it's desperately trying. Oh, okay. Boys and girls, welcome back. Mrs. Vernetti is back here with Miss Buckles and Mrs. Youngblood, and we are ready to look at a new picture today. Let me show you what that picture is. Do you see the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me. What do you see in this picture? What are you noticing?
Okay, I'll go first. So I noticed that it makes me feel kind of overwhelmed a little bit because there's so many different designs and that I don't really know where to look. I think like the word I could use is busy because my eyes don't know where to go.
Kindergartners, how many of you are feeling the same way? You look at it and it's just like, where do I go? Too busy. How about you, Miss Youngblood?
The first thing that I noticed was right away in the middle. My eyes must go right to the middle of the picture because the first thing I saw was the snowman and the Santa Claus were the first two things that I saw. And then I kind of the left-hand corner and I saw two green dinosaurs on bikes. Those are the first things I noticed right away.
Okay. What else? Since it is busy, it might take us a little more time to process through.
And I also noticed there's like these guys. There are like four of them. There's a blue and a yellow and a green and a red. They all have the same eyes. Yeah. Kind of remind me a little bit of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. I hadn't thought of that.
I also noticed that there were 3 buttons that went together that made a dog right next to the Santa Claus.
Wow. And I'm seeing on that dog chain of 3 buttons, there's also 2 puppies, one on each button.
Oh,
and there's little birdies. Yeah, little birdies are standing on the big hot dog's back.
Almost reminds you of like a puzzle, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you do with these if you had them in front of you?
If we could maybe try to sort them into groups of things that were the same about them.
Sorting is something that we're learning how to do in kindergarten, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to ask the teachers how they would sort them, but I want you to take a moment right now and I want you to hit the pause button on your video and I want you to talk to somebody that you're with. It could be your parents or your brother or your sister or even your pet dog or cat. You could talk to a stuffed animal or you could just talk to us on the screen. Hit pause and tell us, how would you sort these buttons? Okay, welcome back. Teachers, how would you do it?
Okay, well, I think I would do it in a different way than maybe other people are thinking of sorting it because this is just how my brain's kind of thinking. But I feel like I would sort them more by, like, do you see how the rows have different numbers? Like, there's 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. So they might look the same. I'm not sorting them by category. I'm sorting them by how many are, like, in each row. And so more of, like, sorting by number than sorting, because my brain just feels like maybe trying to make them in all different categories that go together, it would just take me a long time.
Because of the busyness of it.
Yeah. But other people might think that that's easier. That's fine.
So, Ms. Buckles,
go ahead.
I was just going to follow up with that. So you would maybe sort them by the numbers in rows. You would do a counting sort.
Yeah, I would do a counting sort.
So tell me what that would be. You said the top and the bottom.
So I'd sort the top 2 because I've noticed that they have 4.
Okay.
They have 4. So I'd put them together.
Okay.
Then I put the next 2 rows because they both have 5 in a group. And then this middle row is the only one that has 6. So I put that in a group.
Oh, so there's a group of 5 here and here, and then put the 6 together.
Yeah.
I think, Miss Buckles, that would be a great way to group for counting without having to point to every single one.
Yeah.
Kindergartners, you could try that sometime. You could add up the 4s, add up the 5s. You should know what 5 and 5 is, and then just add 6 to it. Miss Youngblood, how about you? How would you sort these?
Well, I had some time to think about it while you guys were talking. So the easy way to sort, in my opinion, would be like put dinosaurs together, put panda bears together, put robots together. But then I really got to thinking, and then I was thinking, I want to sort them by things that have eyeballs. Don't have eyeballs. Like 2
Oh.
categories. Like there's so many things that have eyes in it. Like I know the robots have eyes, the cats have eyes, the tiger has eyes, the pandas, Santa. But then like parts of the dog doesn't have eyes, but like a lot of it has eyes.
Yeah.
Something that was the same about all of them. So like I want to put them all together.
So go ahead. I was going to say, as I quickly did a scan, I'm wondering what kind of eyes you mean. Do you mean like alive things?
Actually, do they all have eyeballs?
Well, I think the only thing that doesn't have eyeballs is the flower.
Because the birds and the dog do.
The cloud has eyeballs right there. He's
Now see it.
Isn't that amazing? And the sun and the tree. So you could maybe sort them by imaginary things with eyeballs and real things with eyeballs.
Oh no.
Like the dogs and the cats are real, but the sun having eyeballs and robots, well, robots are real too. We could get into all kinds of stuff with that. But do you know anything else about the shape as you're looking at it? I know that.
Oh, I noticed something about the shape.
Tell me.
So if you trace your finger around the outside of all the buttons, it makes, well, I'm not even going to say what it makes, but I'm going to count the sides, and I know how many there are, and I would count starting at the top.
Okay.
And I'm going to go across 1, then, yep, down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides in this shape.
Wow. Boys and girls, does anybody know what a 6-sided shape is called? That's kind of a big word. Miss Buckles knows.
Hexagon?
Hexagon. Did anybody get it? Hexagon. Good job. A shape that has 6 sides. Kindergartners, thank you so much for joining us. It was fun to look at some different pictures and see what we noticed and what we wondered. You had some amazing observations. Stay tuned, and I think that we might have these special guests come and join us on another day so we can continue the conversation. Say bye.
Bye, boys and girls.
It takes me a moment to stop.